Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is Cell Tower. So let's start with tower. All right, nothing from tower on the right. So let's just get some good letters. S, L, A. Slang seems pretty good. All right, just got a G on the left and A on the right. Let's move that A around to get some more good letters. I'm thinking about like AI maybe. Although we may not have the correct letters left to pull that off. We do have CH. I don't know where the A would go, though, is kind of the problem. Okay, so what are we doing here? We could do an AY word. Campy? Campy gets some good letters. Supposedly. Okay, well, we're eliminating a lot of common letters, which still reduces our word list significantly. Still haven't found where the A goes. So let's just keep moving that around. Neither of these words have letters in them, is what I've determined. I'm used to my words having letters in them. What are we ending with if we have an A here? I have to come up with a word. Could it be Q? Could it be QUI something A? Or I don't know. I'm trying to think outside the box here. Quika. It sounds like it could be an animal. I think there is an animal similar to that, but not quite Quika. I'm trying to use the U and the I if I can, but then I also have to use the A. It makes it tough. Maybe like an I here and an A here. Is there anything like that? Diva something. Like what do we end with? I feel like we're gonna end with A. That just feels like what's gonna happen here. But I can't find a word. Throw a U here with an A at the end. I'm not seeing anything. I'm going to guess the left word. You would think the right word I could come up with something, but so we have a G and a T. I would guess guilt, but there's no L. Is there something similar? Not that I can think of. I do want to start with G. I don't know where this T goes. Probably at the end. Like I want to swap them. But guilt was the only thing I could think of there. It's tempting just to guess guilt as a filler. Can't think of anything. I am going to guess guilt as a filler. We do not start with G. The right has a U in it. Not second. So are we like UA here? What the heck? Could it be like AQUA? Aqua something? I don't know. Let's look at this left word. What is going on here? We just have the I. We tried AEIOUY. We only have an I, but it doesn't go in the middle. So, oh, we're like an IGHT trap word. What's left? Tight, but no, there's no T at the start. Fight is what's left. I think it's only fight. Okay. That didn't really help my right word, did it? The right word does not have letters in it, I have determined. The only thing I can think of is doing like this AQUA business, but a quad. Quad, a quack. I may have to do another filler. I don't even know what I'd do here. I probably want to use a Q, but see that second letter not being a vowel really throws me for a loop here. Would we do like UA like this? I don't know how we're doing double consonant. We have to do a double consonant somewhere. What would it be? Double D or something? Is like, can you spell Buddha this way? No, you can't go second anyway. Start with A or something like that, and then put the U over here, and then like DDU or VVU or BB. I don't know. Like I'm trying here, but I'm just not seeing how this works. Or U something like utter, but adob. Okay, if I did a filler, what would I do here? I'd like to get as many of these remaining letters as I can. But I also kind of want to know where the A and the U go. I really have no idea what's going on here. This is a weird word. They give us an ite trap word and whatever the heck this is. Does it have a J in it, maybe? Or like a Z? What could I even do that uses a bunch of good letters? Like I feel like B, K, D are the common letters that are left. V maybe. And then I want to move that U and A around if I'm going to use them. it's a lot to ask for. Like, it's tempting just to guess, like, buddy. Just to see if there's something going on like that. The Y is obviously not in the word. All right, I'm just going to guess buddy. I think it's going to be unhelpful, but... Okay, well, there's a B in the word. Now I have to actually figure it out. Shoot, it doesn't even start with B. B's usually like to be at the beginning of the word. They don't have to be, obviously, but they really like to be. A-B-U. A-B-B-U. I don't know. I wish I had one more filler. I'm not sure how much it would help, but I wish I had one more filler. This is so difficult. U-A-B or B-U-A. Like, I don't know what goes with this B. I think the B has to be surrounded by the vowels. Uba or like UBA, like scuba, but definitely not scuba. Scuba is self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Tuba is terrible underwater breathing apparatus. I don't see how it ends in UBA. I just don't see how that works. So then you can't start with UBA because the A can't be in the middle. So we'd start with ABU maybe? I looked at this. If I had one more filler, I'd probably guess something like above. Just to see if I was on the right track with AB at the beginning. And to see if there's a V in the word. I don't know. Like what? Oh, it's a buzz. It's a buzz. That is a really hard word. Oh my gosh. Eventually figured it out. Okay. I was talking about above, and then that actually sounded like a buzz, and that really helped me. All right, let's move on. That was a while. That took a while. All right, so we're playing Fibble. Each guess has a lie in it. I had a question about what hard mode means. I usually explain it, but maybe I don't explain it very well. Hard mode in Fibble means, well, first of all, let's explain the game. Each guess has exactly one lie in it. So maybe the O is supposed to be yellow or green, or the G is supposed to be yellow or green, or this M is supposed to be gray or green. So each guess has exactly one lie, and we can use that to sort of narrow down where the lies need to be by making guesses. Now, I play in hard mode. What hard mode means is I can only make guesses that could actually be the answer still. So when I type in, like let's say I didn't use, like let's say I was just making a Wordle guess and this wasn't Fibble. So if I guess something like minor, that would be a perfectly valid guess in Wordle, because we're moving the M and we're using 4 new letters. But there aren't any lies in Dogma, and we know there's exactly one lie in Dogma. So minor is not actually a possible answer, and because I have hard mode on, it will not let me, oops, I don't know what happened there. It will not let me lock it in because Dogma would have 0 lies. So what I need to do is I need to then include, if I want to have an M in the word, I need to include a D, O, G, or A in order to make that a lie in Dogma. So I'm thinking about using the M and an A and then do something like manly. Now you can see that puts a 1 at the end of Dogma. That's telling me that there's 1 lie in Dogma. That's another option, show lie counts for current guess. So when I type in manly here, it's telling me I have 1 lie in Dogma, which is what I want. That's what it will let me lock in manly if I can be focused on the right thing. More letters, please. What are we talking about? Oh, did I lock in manly? I locked in manly. Okay, good. So that was weird. Okay, so what it has told me is that the M is yellow, the N is yellow. So we don't have any contradictions. What we're looking for is contradictions. We were hoping for like different information about the M's or different information about the A's. We didn't get that. So here what I'm going to try to do, see, what I could do is I could say, well, there's just no N, and I could keep, using the M and no N or something like that. But I like to keep in as many common letters as possible to try to fish out what my lies are. So I'd like to use the M and the N, and I'd like to move them somewhere. So like M something N. And then I need a lie in both. And I could just keep using the A, which would be a good strategy. Or I could bring in a different letter, like an L, Y, and then a D, O, G. I don't know that I can, though. It would be really nice to bring in an LY and a DOG, but I'm not seeing how that would work. There might be one, but I think it might be easier just to like bring in the A, and I can really put the A anywhere I want. This is just my initial thought to do MAN ending, but I'm not seeing a word. So we could do like A See, we don't have many places left for M. What if we do an SM? Then I need an N somewhere. I'm not seeing how to do this. Yeah, I don't think that works actually. If I want to use the N, I could do something like smoke, right? Because the lie in manly is that I'm omitting the N. The N was supposed to be in the word, but I'm omitting it. That's our lie in manly, and our lie in dogma is the O. So I can't really think of a better option, so I'm just going to do smoke here. Okay, so this is saying I placed the M. It's saying there's an E at the end. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try an M-O something E word that will continue to have this O as the lie in dogma, and it will continue to have omitting the N as the lie in manly. Is there another M-O-E word, though? Without the S, that might be tough. So maybe what I should do is SM something something E, and then I could include... I'd have to include a D or a G, which is tough. Maybe I can't do that. I don't know how to include a D or G. See, the problem is if I include an O, then that's 2 lies in smoke. Right, if I include an A, then that's 2 lies in manly, unless I do smain, which isn't a word. So I can't do SM. So if M were actually second, we'd probably have a vowel before it. This is a tough one because I don't have good contradictions happening here. Like so far, everything's just kind of agreed. So we've gotten a bit unlucky here. I want to guess something like smite, but the problem is there's no lie in dogma. So I could make the lie. I could end in ME. If I did that, I just automatically get all the lies because the lie here is that the M was yellow and I'm making it green. The lie here is we're not using the N, and the lie here is we're moving this M. We're not using an M in this spot, and it's saying it's supposed to be green there. And then I can just do all new letters. Chime. Okay, now it's saying ME is at the end, but we don't get any contradictions here. Really unfortunate. The best thing to do here would be if there's another ME ending word, maybe IME, so we can get one of those lies in there. Prime would work. Okay, we finally have a contradiction. I never had gone this long without a contradiction before. And it's because I haven't been able to use as much positive information in each guess. I'm kind of omitting letters instead of reusing them. But this M is saying there's a green in this spot. This M is saying it's yellow in this spot. They can't both be right. So there's a lie going on there. Because we know there's one lie occupied by these M's, we can't do anything in chime or prime. We can't mark a lie that would require the same lie in the other word. So if I mark this I as a lie, it also has to be a lie in prime because we can't say it's gray here and not gray there. So the I has to be true and the E has to be true because these M's disagree. That also means this E is true. So if I want to continue ending in ME, there's 2 things I have to do. One is not use an I, and the second thing is I need to use a C or an H somewhere. Can't do like crime or anything. So it would U is the only vowel left in this case. We'd be doing UME probably, and I'd have to use a C or an H, and unless thum is a word, I'm not sure what to do here. Thum is not a word. I didn't think it would be. So is there like an ME word? What would I have to do here? I'd love if there was like an MANE word, because including the A gets us a lie in dogma and manly. But I'd also have to, it'd have to be smain. That's not, and then that doesn't even work for prime. Oh gosh, what are our lies? This is really tough. Every single one has had an M in it. The chances of there being no M in the word is extremely small, that I somehow put the M in the lie slot in all of these guesses. So I really feel like there's got to be an M in the word, but I don't know where it goes. It's been green in 2 different spots. Oops. Smacked my mic there. But, 2 of the words have said that M is yellow fourth, and 1 word has said it's green fourth. So I do like ending in ME, but yeah, like where else does the M go? What would it look like if this M was lying the entire time? Which would be absolutely nutty. But it would mean our only vowel left would be the U. We could repeat the E, actually. That would be fine. So we can repeat the E and we can use the U. And we just need to use an N somewhere. So maybe like ending in UNE or something. The problem is, how are we doing this? I could use another E. Could even be like ENE if I wanted to, or UENE, or E something UNE. Is like a tune a word? Nope. Or like N something something E. Ennui is not spelled that way. It's spelled like that, I think. I know it ends in E. That's the only thing I know for sure. And I know for sure there's no I in the word. If all these M's were lying, then I'd have to use the N. I don't know that I like this. I don't think these M's are all lying. Okay, if I end in ME, all I have to do is include a C or an H. I just couldn't think of a word. Does it help that I can use the E more? So like, theme, and that was it. Okay. Yeah, when I first thought about ending in ME again, I forgot that I could repeat the E, and I was trying to use the U only. Wow, that was really tough, because I just didn't get contradictions. So I didn't know what my lies were. The M lied twice about force spot, but it lied as yellow. Really unfortunate. Okay. So actually the M lied 3 times. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let's continue. Let's play Betweenle. We'll start with theme here. So we're 19% away from all A's. I think that puts us in D. Let's try drive. I'm going to try dairy to put us earlier in D. Okay, I guess we start with C then, but it's like a late C. Like cumin. Yeah, we are in C. Not that late though. CR probably. Let's try crust, a really late CR. Okay, let's do an earlier CR, like crimp. I am not jumping enough. CRE. Cress. CRA, like crave. Okay, I went a little bit too far. Crawl. Not far enough. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's not a CR, B, C, or D, so it's going to be CRE. Cream. There we go. Cream in 10. Wow. I just was not jumping enough at all. Every guess was just like not quite far enough. All right. Well, let's continue. Let's do word 500 here. So we're going to start with cream. All right, 2 yellows and cream. I like to assume it's the vowels on my first guess. So we could easily do like an AE word like this. Let's use underscores so it doesn't turn red. I like an L second. I'm trying to think of a good one. Plain. All right, so I think I got the AE right. It's just not R or L next to it. So we need to be a bit more creative there. My first thought was like TH, but I can't think of a word. What about ST? Stave? All right, we have a yellow. Maybe we're like ATE. What would we do? Abate? Oh, finally evidence we aren't AE. Interesting. Ooh, okay. I like the idea of ending in E. E at the end is extremely common, so let's do that. But that means we cannot have an A in the word, because it would have to be green here and yellow here. So that doesn't work. Green here, yellow here. So no A in the word. This E would be yellow. So I like to bring in this R, although it's not in the spot I'd like to put it. But let's hold off on that for a second. What would be green and plain? Ooh, and then stave needs a green, another green and a yellow. That's a lot of consonants, because we'd have a consonant in cream. I mean, this is forced. If we have the E, it's forced. If we have the A, we could do something a little different. That might be better, because I feel like I'm not having... Let's see. Well, let's think about this. Let's reuse the T here. We'll make it yellow here. Maybe it ended up green here. I don't know. I'm just guessing on colors at this point. We need another yellow. Let's use the S, not the V. Doesn't really matter which. I'm just kind of counting consonants at this point. I'd need a green here. It wouldn't be the L. Wouldn't be the P. So we need N here. And then I'd need a yellow here. So right now we've got T, N, E. We already need to put an S somewhere, but not first. Already messed up. Okay. I think we cannot have the E at the end. I think we have no E, and instead we have an A in the middle. If we have an A, it's green because of plain. Green in the middle, and then this would be yellow. Okay. So still need a lot of consonants, but I think ending in NT might be good. So if we do this NT here, that gives us that. I need another green. So I'd probably do the S. So right now we've got S something ANT. We get one more letter. No, we don't need a P or an L. So we need a C, R, or M. Cannot be the R. It would be in place. Scant. Wow, I actually figured it out. Okay. Nice. All right, that was a decent solve. Scant's not... Scant's a weird word. It's got a bunch of common letters, but it's not a common word. Cool. Well, let's move on. Polygonle, we have hexpert on. This repeats and this repeats. It's a 6-letter word. I should be able to figure something out. It's kind of an interesting thing because it's like the same letters with a different vowel in the middle. It makes me want to do like, I don't know, like tug tag. I don't know. What would be a good word? Like sun sin, or could this be like an E? No, what are we doing here? It's tough. I could try ing, but then I'd have to do like, yeah, that just doesn't work. There's nothing I can put there. We could try something like an ER word. Tartar's a word. Ooh, AR. Oops, AR and an E here. This letter repeats. Barber? Nice, I figured it out. Okay, it ended up being an ER word, which is very helpful. How many options were there? Ooh, only 10 ordinary words. Barber, Kretch, I don't know what Kretch is. Dredge, extent, fulfill. I thought fulfill had way more L's than that. Hashes, tactic, tastes, testes, and zigzag. Ooh, zigzag is one of that. Like that's one of the words I was trying to think of. And tactic and zigzag, where it's 2 3-letter kind of syllables smashed together. Tactic, zigzag. But ER was only barber according to this. The other one was uncommon. Wigwag, that's fun. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Let's do the mini. Ooh, this repeats 3 times. Is it eerie? No, that's not how you spell eerie. What repeats here? Like puppy? Okay, it's something similar to that. Maybe mummy? Definitely mummy. Okay, cool. Let's move on. We'll do symbol. I'll start with blaze. Ooh, okay, so I'm going to say we might be an LE word, just that these greens are the in-place symbol, these green hearts. So I just need a different word for that. Slime. Seems pretty fun. Okay, so it's reinforcing its LE. The only other option is that EL and E have to be swapped, but we're going to keep on this here. CL, GL, something like glove, maybe. Okay, we're just going to keep trying this. Clone. No, we don't have an... We can't use an O. Is there like an LU something E? With letters that remain. Flute. Oof, I thought I had it. FLU. Flume is gone. Flute is gone. What? Fluke. Fluke. Nice. Like it was a fluke. All right, we'll continue with Fusele. I'll start with fluke here. We're getting alphabetical hints here. So what this means, it doesn't mean that FLUKE aren't in the word at all. It means that this slot cannot be C through I, because it's not within 3 of F. This can't be within 3 of L, within 3 of U, etc. But this twist, we're kind of getting interference on the keyboard, because this twist tells us we're just not allowed to guess G, H, I, J, and Z. Doesn't mean they aren't in the word, it just means we're not allowed to guess them in this one. So I'm just going to come up with a good word here. Maybe TR, A. Can I do trawl? I can do trawl. That gets some good letters. All right, so there's an R in the word somewhere. I think R might be too close to U, right? Yeah, R is too close to U. So R is not here or here. We could be an ER word. So let's try that out. Now the problem is, in this guess, we're not going to learn about the last 2 slots. So even if we try ER here, we won't know if it actually is. But I'll just do an OER word, I guess. Oh, I can't do OER. I could do another E, or I could do a U. Let's try a U here. Actually, since we don't know there's an E in the word. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to repeat the E if I don't have to. What would we do here? Super? Super works. All right, it does start with S. There's a U somewhere. What do we put after this S? Like an E? Or a Y or an H? We could do SH. I need this R somewhere. Shirt? Can I do shirt? I cannot. There's no T in the word, right? Shirk. I could do shirk. Oh, there's a U in the word. Hold on. SHU? Like shuck? Shuck does work. No, there's an R in the word. What am I doing? SHRU. Maybe shrug? No, this can't be an R. It's too close to P. Wow, this is tough. Wait, hold on. Yeah, R is too close to... No, it's not about the P. Too close to U. Too close to U. Sorry. This can't be the R. This can't be a U either. So the U actually has to go somewhere over here. Words generally don't end in U, so I think this has to be the U. Maybe SH isn't a good option here. I can't do shrug, unfortunately. So then we know there's an R. Ending in UR, sugar or something? No, because that's not how you spell sugar. Ending in R seems tough. So that would put the R here. If this can be... No, this can't be R. So U here would put R here. I think this is forest. And then just new letters. But can it be O-U-R? It could be O-U-R. Like scour? Ooh, it is scour. Okay. I had to scour for that answer. It took me a bit to realize that we were actually pretty forced here. We had to have the U here and the R here. Very interesting. All right, let's play Cell Tower. It's a word search game, but it's a little bit different. We don't know what words we're looking for, and they don't follow a theme like Strands does. And the way we draw the words is a bit different. What we do is we make clumps. So they're read left to right, top to bottom. So as long as the clump is connected in some way, it works. Like we could even do this. This would be Puttneik. Now, the thing with Cell Tower is there's only one solution. We need to use every single tile as part of a word. So every single letter is used in a word, and there's only one solution. So we have to be very careful about what words we lock in. You can, of course, remove it, but if you want a perfect game, you want to only lock in words that are part of the solution. And they have to all fit together, right? So that we use all of our words. I'm seeing happy down here. That seems reasonable. Let's look at around happy to see if what we can... if we can build words around it, or if that's tough. Yeah, I'm not seeing what to do with this ITS here. Maybe UNT. I wanted to do grunt, but there's no R there. What about over here? And the words have to be between 4 and 8 letters long, which it does help to know. We have like LING, maybe? Like I'm seeing this LING like this. But I don't know how to continue that. All right, happy, I'm not sure I want to lock in happy right now, but I'll keep that in mind. I like to look at the top left corner, because usually that's pretty limited. We know this P has to start a word, for example. There's ping. I don't know if I do ping. Would we start with UTT or U? I'm not sure what would be UTT. So would we do PUTT or like, oh, like putting? Ooh, I like putting. And then we've got like, oh, what's this W doing here? That's really interesting. I think we have to do WAT, like watch. And then this DRE, probably like DREW. Because, so this, I'm not going to lock these in yet, but DR, we need to continue with a vowel, but we already used the A for watch. So we need this E, DRE, but then we have to use the W to connect it to the DR. So it would be drew, which is a word. So we could be putting, drew, and watch. We always have to watch out for suffixes like watcher, watching, that sort of thing. This is LIK. I think that's kind of forced. But we can't do like. Or like, we could do liking. Liking? And finish. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this so far. So we're gonna lock in putting, drew, and watch, and we're gonna hope for the best. And I'm gonna lock in liking like this so I can do finish. Now, would it be finishes? Ooh. So let's hold off on finish, because it could be finish or finishes. I see fits here. See, I think this E has trouble if we don't put it in finishes. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do finishes. Maybe it's wrong, but... what are we doing over here? This K is like a new corner here. KR or KE, key. The problem is key is too short, right? So we need to extend it. Keyboard. Very nice. I think I'm on the right track here. We can't make it keyboards. In fact, it's already 8 letters long, so we can't extend it at all. So we can just be happy locking that in. We've got hint. Let's look up here. I'm not sure if we're doing like hinting somehow or hint. Yeah, I don't think so, but this R is starting a word. Room, just room. And driving. Okay, I see room, I see driving. That seems pretty reasonable. But then, no, driving uses up hint. Ooh, I don't know if I like that anymore because the hint needs to use this N as far as I can tell. Because I don't think we're doing hit and then continuing down to the U. Yeah, so if we do hint, then drive, or is it... Oh, we can do driving this way. Okay, yeah, that works just fine. And then we can do hint. Then we can do something, something, units. And that works with happy. Okay, I'm pretty happy with happy at this point. We have fits. Teeth. What is going on here? I'm not super happy with fits, but it might be it. What about over here? Like this U needs to get grabbed by something. So it's going to be IU somehow? Like IUN? That seems tough. What is happening with that? Oh no, it's unhappy. Darn, I made a mistake. Okay. And then spelling. A lot of INGs today. So spelling. And then, so it's not fits. It's fitted and false. Nice. Okay, just one little mistake. Because I did happy instead of unhappy. Very unfortunate. Yeah, again, gotta watch out for those prefixes and suffixes. All right, I feel like that was a decent solve, though. I enjoyed that. How'd you do? And those are the games for today. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.